Yo, yo, yo! We are back, and I am scared for today because I don't have an excuse if I lose. I now have a actual good brand new controller for the PS4, PS5 controller. It is. This is the first time I'm even trying it out, so it's a bit scary. I didn't know if I could even do this run today because I didn't know if it was connected properly. But apparently, all I need to connect it is just a USB-C, and that's it. So this should go pretty well. The only thing I'm scared of is that I cannot pause the game. Really, that's the main thing I found out. Please don't lose a third time in a row to Vengefly Kings. I really don't want to die to Vengefly Kings again. So, I don't know, this is weird. I'm gonna have to get used to this new controller, but it is gonna be infinitely better when I do get used to it, because, God, does it already feel much better than... Like, I know that it feels better, I just have to gaslight myself into thinking, like, yeah, I'm used to this controller, even though I'm clearly not, if that makes sense. But yeah, got this for... as a birthday present from all my roommates. That was pretty goated because they were tired of me complaining about how I do not have a proper controller. So I guess all my whining and bitching worked. I really gotta just not do this entirely on autopilot, because it clearly doesn't work. I haven't learned one fucking bit. Okay, well, we'll try again. I don't even have that much time today. I really gotta go, like, not soon, but I gotta go visit my grandpa. He's been... what the fuck is it even called? Like some sort of internal bleeding shit going on. I don't know, he just kind of... I don't even know what the fuck happened. But my grandpa is not doing well, and I need to go look at him. Need to go visit him at the fucking local hospital. And by local hospital, I mean I gotta take an hour's bus ride to go see him, and that kind of sucks, but that's how it is. I can make this, yeah. So that's a thing. That's a whole thing. I don't really know what my plans are today, really. I mean, I'm gonna go at like 2 p.m. I'm gonna go catch a bus, and then I have no idea when I'm gonna be back. It's my shitty roommate is making dinner tonight. By making dinner, I mean like fucking pizza, frozen pizza takeaway maybe. So that's kind of goofy. I don't know if I'm gonna be there for that, but that's... we'll see. We'll see. And we also gotta watch some more Breaking Bad. If I am here tonight, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be exciting, as they say. I was also where did I? Oh yeah, that's the reason why this feels so off. Is that I didn't do a run yesterday because I thought that I did one at night. But I didn't because I was too drunk. Usually when I'm drunk, I either completely forget about these Pantheon 5 runs, or I make like 5 runs in a row where I die to, well, yeah, the first couple bosses. If I'm lucky, I get past the first. But I didn't. I straight up forgot. Also, my mouse was completely fucking gone for the party that I threw. For context, I threw a birthday party because I'm a little birthday boy. And some of the guests just fucking raided my room and just hid everything. Like the day after the party, I went to another, like, a quote-unquote party. Essentially just my, my grandparents were invited for just a quick little dinner at my parents' place, because God, I did not want to invite them over to my place after a party last night. So it was pretty close to not even making it, because I forgot that it was Sunday, and Sunday and public transport do not go well, and it's just not, it's not a, what's the opposite of r/perfect fit? That's what it was. But luckily I remember that my roommate has a car, or should I say we have a car, that I borrowed. Yes, I borrowed my own car, that's right. But, yeah, essentially, that's how I got there. It was fine. It was fine. There was a long stretch where I was just driving behind an old grandma, and that's how life goes. But I was like even more late than I already was. I was even late because I was almost at the car. Like, we live in the middle of the city, right? We have a parking lot, like free space parking lot, like I'll say 1 kilometer away, which is like just enough to, like, oh, I don't want to go back for something if I don't actually remember to take it with me. And I that's exactly what happened. I bought some olives for my mom because she wanted some after the food festival we went to. And so I bought some of those, and then I got like halfway down to the car, and then I had to fucking go back because I can't really like park the car outside our apartment. Like, it's that kind of sucked, but that's how life goes. I also had an open monster that I took with me. The monster I just threw out on the way there because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was severely drunk apparently, and I thought that, yeah, my monster is gonna be good the day after. Like, I just drank half of it, left the other half just open in the fridge. That was not a good decision. It was so bad. I don't know, it's one of my favorite, the fucking mango monster, but it's not good when it's like there's zero fizz in it. It sucked. I don't know, this yapping session is not great. I'm just rambling about random shit, but I guess that's all the days here. So live with that or don't. So yeah, I went to my parents' place, just got some goated dinner, after, of course, cleaning our apartment somewhat. We still haven't cleaned it all the way through. There's also a part of the outside, like that we haven't actually cleaned up, so I gotta go do that if I remember it. Problem is, again, I'm not really home these days. I also, yeah, this entire fucking week, I'm just not really home. I just gotta work. It's weird because I gotta work, sure, but it's like normal hours, right? So I work like 11 to 5. That's my current schedule, and then some goofy weekend days. But like, I have way less hours, but I work almost every day. So that kind of evens out, right? But seeing as I haven't worked for like half the month, my paycheck is gonna hurt. And by hurt, I mean just, I don't know, it's not as bad as it sounds. It's not as bad as I go around saying it is, but it's still, like, I want money. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting at here. But the only really hole I have is on Wednesday, where I have bought some proper good grub for our meat lover boys night that I'm gonna go to on Saturday. Saturday, apparently, there's some sort of meeting between every like staff meeting at the restaurant. Like it's a very small local restaurant, so it's not really that big of a deal. You're not gonna hit me. Yeah, you're not gonna hit me. So it wasn't that big a deal. It's just kind of goofy that they're saying like like it sounds very strict that oh I'm hoping to see everyone there, and then you can just they're clearly not expecting everyone to be free. Like they have a barely 1 week warning, and I've had this plan for like almost a month. So the thing is, I don't know, it's kind of goofy how my boss has like zero backbone. Like you can just he says something to you, and if you do any resistance, he crumbles in an instant, which is kind of funny. But I mean, he's the one giving me my paycheck, so I mean, it's limited how much I can fuck with him. But yeah, yeah, this controller just feels weird. I think that's why I'm also. This is why this rambling is so bad, is that I have to actually concentrate on not dying. That's apparently something, because the other two that I've been playing with are PlayStation 4 controllers. This is a PS5 controller, which apparently is a bigger difference than I thought. So it feels bigger, and it probably is bigger too, but it feels wider somehow. I don't know, I'm probably just schizo, but that's how it feels. Yeah, nowhere near hitting me. But yeah, I got some good grub that I gotta pick up. It's getting delivered to me. It's a Black Angus steak that I gotta eat with my beef boys. On Saturday, specifically Saturday night, specifically where the staff meeting is, and then I gotta go to work the day before and the day after. So it's just that one singular day, and of course there's a staff meeting there, and also like some sort of bowling arrangement thingy. We gotta go bowling apparently, so. But I'm not gonna fucking make that. I'm in another town by that time, so that kind of sucks. We've been like begging for like, anything of the sort. Usually it is bowling. Like we've been talking about that for ages. What's that, like 5 hits? That's insane. Is that not a wall? Is that why I've been fucking up so hard? Is there a difference between a wall and a ledge, like in terms of jumping on them? Because I could have sworn that I hit the edge of that and it just didn't reset my double jump. Because if that's the case, then this fucking sucks. I've been taking a lot of unnecessary damage to Zero for some reason. I didn't even acknowledge the second damage I took. And then fucking Crystal Guardian after that? Like, bro, what are we doing? I just gotta acknowledge that I am not goated at this game. I have acknowledged that many times before, but I've been eating some Delulu pills apparently, and I've been coping and saying that no, I am actually goated, even though I'm clearly not. Oh, you were still attacking me after you died. I almost fell for that. Yeah, what have I been up to other than that? We've been partying, we've been drinking, I got a lot of fucking food to go home with, even though I also had, like, You know, for my own birthday, for the boys, I made dinner, and we have like not a lot, but we have some dinner left over. And then I also got some dinner left over with me for, you know, my mom said that, yeah, you know how moms are. So I got a whole bag full of just random shit. Random goated shit though. She made some sort of, I don't know, like lasagna, but with potatoes and eggs is the best I can describe it as. And like kind of weirdly formed, but it's really fucking good. So I got like half of what she had left. A bunch of fucking what do you call it? Like just meatballs, goated, absolutely goated. They're all essentially gone already, so popular choice. Then a bit of cake that I do not want. I mean, the cake is good, but I don't know. Sweets just haven't been hitting that hard after I moved out for some reason. I don't really know why, but that's just a thing. I guess it's just a canon event you have to go through. Oh, that was scary, wary. Alright. I don't know how I managed to just make him stand in that corner for hours. Uh-oh. I was just about to start healing there. I'm lucky that I have enough experience to know that that was gonna fuck me over. I don't know the trajectory of these guys, but I just know that it's scary to feel overconfident against Oblobbles. That's the main thing. Ooh. So yeah, drinking, partying, buying shit. I also have somehow, at some point, ruined my, my headphones. So that fucking sucks. Now it's only the quote-unquote bad side that I have left. And by bad side, I just mean the left side. I usually have the right side in. I only have one in at a time, because that's just how I've always done it. But now the main side is gone, and I only have one side left. Like, I can't choose. And that kind of sucks, so I have to go buy some new ones, probably. Unless I can somehow fix this, I don't think I can, because it's like... It's so fucking tiny, and it's like a bunch of wires that I don't really know the functions of. But also, if I gotta go buy some new ones, I should probably heal before I battle all of them. Oh, well, too fucking late. Even if I go buy some new ones, like, I don't know which ones I have right now. Like, they are wired, which is also, like, a factor, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna go buy some wireless ones, or I'm just gonna continue these, like, buy the exact same ones I have. I think I can probably research, like, what it is, because I'm pretty sure I got them with my phone. I bought my phone used, though, but I don't know if I, like, was that still with the box? I don't know. I have a Samsung, fucking S20, I'm pretty sure it's called. And maybe I can just Google, like, what headphones goes with, like, Samsung headphones. Like, they're really fucking good. So I could just try and find the exact same ones. They're probably not the cheapest ever, but I mean, at least they're good, and they're gonna be... I say I'm gonna have them for a while, but that might not be the case, because I have already been throwing these in the washer, I think, 4 times. I don't even think that's what destroyed them, because it's literally a wire that just cracked open. So I don't even think it was throwing them in the washer that did them in. But it probably didn't help. But yeah, I gotta find out some new fucking headphones. I don't even know where to look, but I could. I'm really contemplating, like, I don't know any, like, stats or, like, what's good in earbuds or, like, what, good game, like, what to even look for. And that's also, like, if I go for something wireless, I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, or if it's, like, just a bunch of pros and cons between them, between wired and unwired. Unwired. Wireless. I don't know, I've had some wireless before, but they were just not that great. I think I still have them somewhere, and but the sound of them is just fucking awful. At least what I'm compared to now. Can you fucking nod? Oh yeah, also one of the ears on that, on those, they just don't fucking work. Or I think they do work, and I fixed them, but then something happened, and I can't actually charge them anymore. So that fucking sucks. Oh, that was some weird delay. What? Was that Hollow Knight, or was that my controller? I'm not sure. But this fight is going way cleaner than all the other times I've fought Flukeworm. I forgot Flukeworm's name. Wow. Incredible. But yeah, I mean, we've already made it further than a bunch of times in recent memory. But I think the difference maker, the thing that's going to determine if this is a good controller or not, if I get past Shio. That is the determining factor. If I get past Shio, this is goated. If I don't, it's an awful controller. There's no in between here. And it's all going to be determined by how well I do against Galleon. Because Galleon has been fucking me up recently, and he's been leaving me at like 1 or 2 health points after the fight. And then I got a heal against Shio, and Shio, for some reason, he just has something against me. I don't really know what I don't know what I've done to piss him off so much, but I've clearly done something. Something very wrong. Ooh, I still have my extra health. Please don't jinx this, but I could. Oh yeah, hitless Galleon. Okay, this controller might be the GOAT. I'm trying not to jinx anything, but if I get past Shio, that might have been what he did. He like hyped me up for like getting my new controller. He was in on the gift all along. That's my head canon at least. You don't have to do the purple one. I have the. You took away my temporary HP. You didn't have to do that. Okay, now you have to. Uh-oh. Thank you. So yeah, other things that I've been up to recently is a new manga that I've started, and by started I mean like I've started it today. I'm not that far, and I don't know, it's not that long. There are 5 chapters out so far, but it is pretty good from what I've gathered. But I also see a lot of clear inspirations from shit I already know, aka mainly from One Piece. Like, it feels like such a big world where things are properly planned out. And I don't really know. I have no idea where the story is gonna go. But it's essentially a girl left on an island, and she's just been there the entire time. I'm basically just beginning like the backstory part right now. The whole first part was just backstory of the girl who is apparently the daughter of who's essentially the king of the pirates, aka the king of the adventurers or whatever. Like, essentially, this girl is she starts off by essentially saying, like, she's born in the wrong fucking era. She desperately wants to adventure the world, but the world has already been adventured. At least that's what they say. That's my main theory that's going on right now, is that, you know, my main theory 2 chapters in, is that, no, the world is not at all explored. So, there's a little bit of contradicting info here, because they say that the world is not that explored, actually. There are some things that are kind of sussy out there, and also, like, we don't know anything, so we don't know the POV of this fucking girl. Like, we don't know shit. I lost all my temporaries there. Shit, man. So we don't actually know anything about the world, other than there are some people who are like dragonborns, essentially, from D&D, and they spout tales, and they can make... I think their shtick is that they can make anything they touch into some sort of material, and then control that material. Which is pretty broken, but like it's pretty rare. It's essentially their version of devil fruits. I think a lot of the, like, it's shaping up to be like a shonen manga, right? So I think a lot of the top tiers are gonna have these powers, but I'm also pretty excited to see how our main girl, fucking Geo Holst, is gonna fare, because she doesn't have any fucking powers. So does she have anything else? It was pretty exciting when she pulled out a fucking gun, just a rifle, on somebody who was coming to get her. At first we didn't know why the fuck this guy was here. He has some dragon powers. He's some sort of dragon knight or whatever he called himself. And he was essentially just after what's his name? Yuri Holst is her dad? Her dad's son. Her dad is essentially like a big fucking criminal guy, and we don't really know why. But we know that who she thought was her dad at first, like basically her entire life, was not actually her dad, but a close friend of her actual dad, who's a famous criminal. Again, I cannot state this enough. He is a famous criminal, very reminiscent of Gold Roger, and I see this guy here as Garp. So I don't know if there's just some parallels that I'm forcing here, but it seems a lot like there are some clear inspirations. So I'm gonna continue reading that. That was basically just the first chapter that I read. I'm not gonna yap further. I gotta go. Again, gotta go visit my grandpa now, so I'm not gonna yap any further, but I'm gonna have something further to yap about tomorrow, hopefully. I mean, we did make it to Collector. Kind of fumbled Collector really fucking hard, but we did make it, so yeah, goated. See you tomorrow. Bye.